Well, it's February 26th. This is the Hidden Holler boys. We're coming in checking a spot where we've been putting some corn out for the deer and the turkey. We're just putting up cameras just to see what's in the area. Been getting a lot of coon coming in and hitting our corn here on the ground. Getting a lot of pictures of them on the game camera. So we only got a few days of trapping season left, and there's no shortage of raccoon, that's for sure. So we're going to come in here and we're going to slap in a few traps, try to take some coon out here these last 3 days of season. We've had a real mild winter. Usually this late in the season it's hard to pinch any coon just because they're holed up. We usually have snow on the ground. We've had a real mild winter, and this has been a good year for the coon trappers and the coon hunters to harvest coon. So we're gonna get our hang unloaded here, walk down here to our spot and check our cameras, and we'll show you how we set up and eliminate these coon real quick and get them off our feeders. Alrighty, we're getting ready to put some traps in here. Like I said, we're in February 26th. We only got a few days left of trapping season. We're getting a lot of coon on our game cameras here. Tomorrow, 60 degrees. The day after that, 60 degrees. In February, that's really mild. The coon's gonna be moving. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here. We got all kinds of activity. From the deer and the turkey and the coon and the crows and everything else here, getting a lot of footage on our cameras. We're just going to gang set this. A lot of our pictures, we got 4, 5, 6 coon in one picture. So what we'll do, we use a little trap. It's called the Lil Grizz getter. This is probably the greatest trap I've ever had my hands on. I was probably one of the first trappers in this area to use this trap, to have them. As soon as they hit the market, I bought some. They're pretty well 98% coon specific. I mean, I catch a few possums in these. That's all I've ever caught. Probably 98% coon, couple percent possum. The coon's actually got to reach in and pull the trigger to fire the trap. Great made trap. 2 swivels in the chain, which is what you want. Don't want things to lock up. Then you get foot damage. You want everything to give and swivel. We use the disposable heavy-duty Berkshire stakes. Another great invention. Back in the day when I was in middle school, you know, you was packing 12, 15 pieces of rebar 24 inches long in your pack basket with a dozen traps. That was a lot of weight. I can carry 50 of these in my pocket. No weight at all. The only thing is you got to have a driver to put these in the ground. So you do have to carry a driver, and I make my own heavy duty driver because we got some hard ground in this area, pretty rocky ground. But basically I'll drive us in the ground and show you how it works. Seat the stake, and you know everything's going to swivel and give at that point, so we don't get any foot damage in these traps right here, and you don't lose no coon in these traps right here. I like to drive my stake an inch or 2 below the surface of the ground. Basically just pull your trap, and that's seated, and you're not pulling it. There ain't no way that's coming out. If you want that out, you got to dig it out. If you want, I don't dig them, I leave them in the ground. Put them together myself, and for what it costs me to put them together, I leave them in the ground. All I'll do is after I'm done trapping, I'll cut these off well below the surface, so we don't have to worry about anybody running them over with a 4-wheeler or a tractor or anything like that, or livestock.
Ground's pretty hard, ain't it?
It's real hard, but it's into February and it's not frozen. That's just hard to believe. Probably the first time I've seen it. We'll get this trap all set up here, and I'll show you how I bait it. We're going to put 3 more around length of my trap chain, just for a simple reason. Coon are bad about reaching and grabbing and pulling everything in, and the more debris you got in here, the more chance you get your swivels locked up. Plus it's eye appeal. It's a big bare spot on the ground, and it's just eye appeal. Set this trap here. These are stout traps. They make a setter for these.
And you also night latch, correct?
Yes, I do. You really wouldn't have to, but I night latch everything, all my traps.
Turn your trapper sideways so I can show them night latch.
I actually got it in the bottom notch. I don't have it in the top.
It's not in there. You'll hear it click here in a little bit.
You know, when these first come out, and it works okay. You can just shove this trap in the ground and give it a turn and anchor it. Something I found, which early season is good if you want to miss a lot of little coon. Just seems like they can't get in there and get a hold and pull on that very solid. And, you know, depending on what type of bait you're using, if they get this loose and roll it around, you got the chance of it firing, or they get all the bait out of it without firing the trap. So something I've done is I take a little stick, and it doesn't take much, and I'll set my trap in like that. And I want this to give. But what I'm going to do is make it just solid enough where the coon can really reach in there and get that trigger and give a good pull without pulling the trap clear out of the ground. But it's not so wired down so tight that once he's caught, he can't pull everything up so the swivels in the chain will work. And I just run this under the trigger. I bring it around and give it one wrap. That's all it takes. That little stick there is solid enough that they can get a good pull and fire that trap. But once you're caught, everything comes loose so the chains and the swivels are working. I mix up my own lure. It's a base official and a few other ingredients I add. You don't have to use any in the trap if you don't want, but I like to use dog food, or in this instance, we're just putting shelled corn out for the deer and the turkeys. You can put corn in there. What I'll do is, and being this is coon, we don't have to worry about scent control or anything, bare hands. I'll just take and fill the trap about half full, a little bit on the ground. I'm not really going to put the fish oil right in the trap. I'm just going to spray it right here around the trap, on the stick. That's all it takes. The only thing I do is once I get these all set, we're going to set 4 of these, I'll do a little trailing scent. And basically I'll stand back and I'll shoot a stream out that way, that way, that way, and over the hill. That way if the coon doesn't come right on the trap, but he hits this trail fish oil out here, he's going to trail it right back to the trap. And I'll just do that on all 4 traps. Another little trick real quick you can do on these, and I didn't think of this on my own. A guy told me one time you can waterproof these traps. So I was like, how can you waterproof them? Styrofoam cups, a white styrofoam cup. If you know you're gonna get a lot of rain, you put a white styrofoam cup right down over that. And it's eye appeal, number 1. That coon sees that big white cup there, he's gonna go and check it out. He can pull that cup right off there and get right into your trap, and that cup will keep snow and rain out of your trap and keep it from freezing up. So that was a real good tip. Downside to it is, if you're in an area it's traveled by a lot of people, them cups are going to stick out like a sore thumb, and if they find one trap, all they're going to do is look for every white cup at that point, you know, and they're going to realize they're traps, and there's a possibility of theft. So depending on where you're at, I don't have to worry about it, but just a little tip in case you need to waterproof your Lil Grizz getters. Get these traps set here. Getting a little dark pretty quick. That's all there is to it. We've put in four sets. What, 10 minutes?
10 minutes. It's been quicker if we didn't film.
We ain't done a lot of trapping this year because of the time issue, but when we hit it hard, we can punch in some sets fast. We usually double set every location, whether it's a coyote set, fox set, coon set, cat set, it don't matter. Ryan's got his favorite sets, I got mine. We both kind of master the sets we make so we can get in and punch them in the ground and get out. But it wouldn't surprise me now. We haven't baited with anything here. We're getting coon pictures, but I bet we start picking up some fox and coyote pictures now. We got 2 cameras set up here. And what hopefully we want to do, we're hoping, we're going to set them on a video mode, and we might actually get the animal's reaction, how they're approaching this set, how they're working it. The coon have been experiencing some problems just because it has been getting cold at night, and our batteries have been getting weak on us in the cold. But so hopefully we get some footage. We get all these lined up where the cameras can see it, and these guys will see the coon come in and work these sets and how they work and how effective they are. We don't come out here to catch every coon here. I mean, this is late in the season. We've got the pictures of the coon. We got to count about how many's in here, and we want to come in and manage their numbers. I mean, this time of year the coon are breeding, so if you're catching sows, you're catching more than 1 coon. You're gonna eliminate a lot of coon, and we don't want to completely catch every coon out here. We just want to manage their numbers, and that way they're not so hard on the gardens, the guys' deer feeders. You know, a guy spends $150 on a feeder and brings out here and sets it up in this area, and the coon will destroy it. I mean, literally, if you don't set it up right, they will destroy your feeder. So we come in and manage their numbers, and everything works out. So hopefully we get some footage. I don't know about tonight. It's going to be pretty cold. Probably tomorrow night we should have coon in these traps, and I have a feeling it'll be more than 1 coon. We're allowed to catch 4 coon at once. So that's what we hope for anyways. Get in, manage the numbers, and get out.
Well folks, we got the trap set, we got out of there. Wasn't too long after nightfall, we had our first bit of action. Buddy, huh? Come on, get closer, Nicole. Nicole, come over here.
I'm zooming in.
You don't need to zoom in.
I don't want to get close.
He can't get you.
I bet you he can.
No, he can't.
Oh, God.
That's good.
He's awake!
That's good.
Hold on, let me zoom out. Okay.
But, what's good is you guys will get to see what actually happened on the game trail cameras. I'd say he probably come through and knocked the first 2 over and got to this 3rd one, and he got stuck. So we're gonna go ahead and dispatch this big boy, and then we'll show you the hide and how it don't hurt the feet or any of the fur at all. So stay tuned. That's special lure. You can see right here, zoom in here, Nicole. You can see right here, it doesn't even tear up the fur at all. It's not gonna hurt the coon. That's why we like those Grizz getters. This is the 2nd day. We caught one yesterday, but the audio wasn't on the microphone, so cameraman mistake. But you guys gonna see footage of that. I'm gonna leave you set one more night, and then I'm gonna pull him tomorrow because tomorrow's the last day. So. Well, last day of the trap line. It's February 28th. It might not be, but February 29th might be the ending season since it's leap year this year. But we're gonna pull traps today. I thought I seen some movement when we pulled up on the four-wheeler, so you guys follow us down here. We'll see what we got. I see a double. Got a double. Yeah, that's a nice king right there. It's a real nice king. Check out this one. This is a little bit bigger here. Well, last day of the trap line, we got, the only thing I've caught here has been males. I don't know if it's because we're up on a high ridge. That's usually where the males run. It's breeding season this time of year. I've had about 6 coon been coming into the sets. Last night I had 2 knocked over, and I had 1 in the trap right here where this bad boy's at, or actually right there. Yeah, these 2 were knocked over last night. Pretty nice coons, not gonna complain, but we'll get these bad boys dispatched and we'll show you the after results. Well, not too bad. 4 days, or 3 days, 4 coon. That's just a little bit to show you. These traps, these Grizz getters, they really get the job done. That shows you how you can come in an area and just wipe out the coon real quick. I had I believe 6 or 7 coon coming in, and let's see, and then in 3 days we took 4 of them out. But you guys just keep on watching us, leave us some comments, let us know what you think, any suggestions or anything like that. Just let us know. But Team HHB is gonna keep coming at you.